Hi guys, Andy May here. Welcome back to the channel, and we are going to do the 2 weeks, 1 palette. Yeah, 2 weeks, 1 palette. I thought I switched the words there. 2 weeks, 1 palette for the Tartelette, the original Tartelette palette from Tarte. Tarte. This is the first eyeshadow palette I think that Bradley bought me, and that is one of the main reasons why it stayed in my collection. I love this eyeshadow formula. I love the way that these palettes smell, and I love their blendability. I don't feel like I get really muddy with this palette or any of the other ones that I've really used from Tarte, like the Tartelette range. I enjoy it. This was my least used one. It's an all matte palette. It's the least used one out of my Tartelette palettes. The Tartelette in Bloom is my absolute favorite, but when I would use this one, I kind of stuck to this middle row here because it's more pinky purpley. You guys know me. So what I managed to do during these past 2 weeks, I of course used these main 3 colors here. This was Lid, this was Blending, this was Outer V. That just worked best for me. So the Tartes on those wore away pretty well, I think. And about a week into it is when I did the makeup basket for this one, I think. And I really wanted to work on wearing away the Tartes in the other rows. I think I did a decent job of starting it on these top 2 here, especially this one. You can see it starting to blur. And these 2 as well. They're not as crisp Tarte stampings anymore. So the favorite colors that I have here are Caregiver, Natural Beauty, and Best Friend, the little purple row. I really like Free Spirit and Force of Nature. This makes a great lid shade. This makes a great blending shade. The Dreamer works fine. It just wasn't the shade that I prefer. Like, I don't like the browns like that as much. I like my browns to be like cooler toned whenever I'm working in my eyeshadows. And then Supermom makes a great lid shade. This is the one that I realized I was just using this one during the first week. So I was like, let me use the other ones. And I went up here and then just started using just those. So I only got to use this row a little bit. I only actively made sure I was using it a little. That's the storm coming in. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and thunder. Anyways, this is Supermom. It makes a great like lid shade. Wanderer makes a decent blending shade, but I prefer this one. It has more of a pink tone for like the blending, Force of Nature. And then Power Player, which is this cool, slightly purple tint, grayish tint, I would say, makes a great Outer V shade. So I enjoy the palette. I really love it. And since it didn't have matte shades, I did bring in one of these Stila Stay All Day Glitter and Glows. Haha. Found the label before I said it all the way. This one is in Kitten Karma. It's a super, super pretty color. And what I ended up doing is using a liner brush. And I would, mainly when I did the middle row, I would kind of do my normal thing. I'd put a lid color all over, I'd blend in the crease, deepen out the outer V, and then I would take a liner brush and line, like do a liquid liner of this on my top lashes. I really enjoyed it. I loved the way it looked. It did end up getting glitter into my mascara tube, which sucked, but it is what it is. I enjoyed them both. They're definitely staying in the collection. I love them. We'll keep them. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do have quite a few pictures. I finally got back in the habit of taking them, so those will be at the end. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.